sick from the hot chip challenge, and everybody wanted to know how I was. I'm okay, guys. Never again, though. Never again. So we were talking.
We were talking about. What were we talking about?
We were talking about financial freedom.
Yeah.
We were talking about. Jeez. We were talking about financial freedom. We were talking about just making life better for
Our family.
our nieces, our nephews. You know.
Because if you know me, you know I love my nephew. I got a lot of nieces and nephews, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
I have a few of them.
I'm really dark.
I have a few of them, but it's just like, why not? You know, why not be rich? Right? Why not be rich? Why not invest in ourselves? Why not read those books? You know, and become who God wants us to be. You know,
you need a card game.
Whatever they don't want you to know, they're gonna put it in a book. So it's up to us to create generational wealth for our kids and for our nieces and our nephews. Invest in life insurance policies. When I was 18, my grandma made me get a life insurance policy. So let's say, like I told you today, like if I make it through my whole life not able to give my kids generational wealth, the least I can do is leave them some money so they can start it when I die. You know, a whole life policy that creates cash value, so you can take that and invest it. Walt Disney invested in his first park with this whole life policy. Insurance. The guy that created McDonald's, he bought his first McDonald's, I believe, off a whole life policy. This is insurance. You know, so we need to like get hip. Everybody else doing it. The YT people doing it.
The YT people doing it.
They doing it. Or you know what else they doing? They got policies out on each other. Like, hey auntie, can I get a life insurance policy out of you? Find $100,000?
You black people, why you want to get insurance on me?
You ain't gonna get no insurance on me. No, let me get this insurance on you. Let me get this $500,000, Barry. You want $100,000?
So when you die,
we gonna all come up and invest it. Like, bro, like let's create it. Like for the kids, the little kids, get a policy on them so that when they get 30, they can take that money out. Have a policy, take that money out and invest it. If college ain't the thing.
Because that's the times we're living in.
Yeah. Like
that's another conversation though, because I feel like we preaching so much entrepreneurship or independency, like who gonna be doctors? That's why and then people want to be mad when the foreigners come over here and they all are doctors, and because y'all don't read books. Y'all don't
want to be YouTubers. We want to be Instagram famous.
We don't want to help people. We want to fight. We want to sell lashes. Everybody gonna sell lashes?
Everybody gonna sell lashes? And then, you know, when we got mad, I was listening to like somebody talk about generational wealth. A lot of us don't have generational wealth. Why don't we have generational wealth? Why? Because it's our parents, our grandparents.
Not even just, I think it go way back further than that.
Well, no. I'm saying after slavery, like my grandfather is 87 years old. My grandfather is. That means like it wasn't too much generational. If it was generational wealth, it wasn't because they were rich. It was because they saved and they was good with money. That's in my opinion.
Yeah.
In my opinion. So it's up to us to create the generational wealth because we didn't have the opportunities.
Yeah.
We don't have like my uncle is not a big CEO who can hand me a job for free and make sure that I'm rich for the rest of my life. So it's up to us to create that. Some of us do have it, but it's up to us to create it. It's up to us. So,
but a lot of us black people have this mindset that I don't want to work for the white man. You ain't got to work for the white man, but you got to try to get to where you go.
Get that bag.
Yeah.
And everybody, listen.
B Loves. Now listen. B Loves talk about God in all her videos and everything she do. She started on YouTube. She was a house mom. She was a housewife.
Yeah.
Started YouTube, made millions off YouTube. Started selling her sauce, right? Make money off the sauce on Amazon. They just bought their own factory. They finna produce and sell their own items in a factory they bought in Ohio. A factory. They finna have people. They finna start. Like producing jobs for the community. It's like that is bananas. Like, and black people don't think like that. CJ So Cool, he's a YouTuber, a millionaire. This man don't do nothing but buy chains and guns and shoes. What are you doing for the rest of what are you doing?
Yeah.
For the rest of the world, people who watch you, black people who watch you, I want to be like, CJ So Cool because he got all these chains on. How about you go buy some apartment buildings and show people how to invest their money?
Show me how to invest my money.
You're not helping nobody, bro.
We don't have it. Nobody is saying. It's not a lot of people saying. It's not a lot of people saying, hey, 26 and 27-year-old, let me show you. Let me show you what to do with your money because I know you ain't got a lot of it. So let me show you what to do with it. And let me show you what to do when you get it.
You know how many kids watch City So Cool? You know how many, he got almost 10 million subscribers. And all he want to do is flash chains and cars. And he can help so many people. But it's not on everybody's heart.
I was just about to say, and it's not his responsibility. Yeah. Let's clean it up. It ain't his responsibility to help. Yeah. But you should want to. You should want to make sure, like, listen.
From where we come from bondage.
Yes.
You walk around with all these chains on you still a slave.
To yourself. To yourself.
Don't let me get because people they call Kanye West crazy, but he ain't crazy.
I don't think Kanye West is
He's not crazy.
He's a little different, but I don't think he's crazy. I think it's just his approach.
Yeah.
That's a little different, and people get turned off by that, and they don't really understand it because they show up on stage with.
When I see at the BT, when I say, "Oh, look at the boogeyman,"
what is wrong with this man?
I say, "Look at the boogeyman."
He couldn't have
But I liked it though. I liked it because he's so different. And he's not afraid to be himself.
He's himself, and he seems like a person that's gonna show you how to get it.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of people I like. Like, it's no fun if I'm the
He trying to tell people, but people think he's crazy.
Yeah, I can see that. I see it. But like, it's no fun if you just the only one that's rich in your family. It's no fun if I won't be the only rich one. Let's all come up, bro. All of us.
It's an interview you should watch of Kanye West whenever you get time. It's he on Drink Champs, and he's giving so much knowledge, bro.
Listen. I even want to start going to financial seminars. Like, would you go?
Yeah, they do that. Like, it be a lot in Vegas and all type of stuff.
Yeah, like, we're gonna be the only ones, only black kids in there.
I don't care though.
I want to go listen.
Because I do got people to live off. I got people coming behind me like you said. I got a lot of nieces and nephews.
Yeah, and why not let them?
And their parents ain't doing it.
It's up to us.
I mean, I don't want to tell the business, but ain't nobody in my family spreading knowledge.
But it's not even because, like,
it's because they weren't taught.
Is it because our family members were taught, or is it because we're different? What is it?
How are we different?
Are we different because we see bigger and higher?
Or I think it's because we see different and higher because we put ourselves. Nobody told me I had to go to college.
Nobody told me. Well, grandma told me I had to go to college.
I went to college. I went to college twice. Like I just learn different things. People don't do that.
Yeah.
People ain't in college. People want to be rappers and drug dealers.
Right.
You know.
Nobody want to get out. Nobody wants to get out.
I didn't move. I haven't lived in my city my whole life. I've seen different things. I've seen the big houses and the nice cars.
I know that's right. You better. Yes, we have. We have. Yes.
I'm like, yeah, I want to be like, I want to live here. I want to do this.
Yeah.
Just like today, like when we were talking about that subdivision, I really, really love that idea.
Yeah, about Bishop.
Like, yeah. Like that was.
You that already?
Yeah, we talked about it earlier.
Oh, yeah, we did. I love it too. Because nobody's thinking like that.
Yeah.
No, even if, and I talked to Granddad about it. Granddad was like, even if they don't live there, that's money. Yeah. For all them, bro. Why not set your family up? Like, people, we live in this world where it's just me. I came along, I'm gonna die alone. Yes, you came along, you're gonna die alone, but why do you have to, like, leave your family in the worst predicament that they was when you was here? Yeah. Or even, it ain't even got nothing to do with death, but why not leave your family?
Legacy.
A legacy, and why not leave your family?
JC got a song called Legacy, and I was telling you about when he was talking about his kids marrying his friends' kids, and they keep the money in the family. You feel me? Like,
oh, wow.
Yeah. I thought that was genius.
That is genius. I love that. I love it. I mean,
and I love this for me too, because I'm not so ignorant. I used to be like my siblings and used to be like the people I grew up around. But like I said, I went to college, I branched off, I met different people, I experienced different things.
Yeah.
It's just about what you want for yourself and how you feel yourself.
Like
you said, you want to be that person.
Yeah, like leave your family better than you came in. Like leave it better than you found it. Like, Janae was the first one to put us up on generational wealth.
Yeah.
That's what I want them to say about me. Like, my uncle rich or my cousin rich, he can do it. I can do it.
I want to be like that.
Well, I'm about to call him and see what he did. Yeah. And check this out. When you get grown, you want to be something and you think that I got the hookup or you think I'm the plug? Come out here. I got you.
My house big.
My house big, stupid. My house big, we all coming up. For real. Like I'm really like passionate about that because it does take a village. It definitely takes a village to raise a child. And why not? happen, you know, so quick. You know, right under your parents. You know?
It's crazy.
It's sick. You know, so it's up to us, like, not just us, but it's up to like anybody that's willing to be a village.
So this was our little car ride. This is what we was talking about. He was like, pull the camera out. I was like,
Put the camera on.
pull the camera out.
Talk to the people.
We had a good weekend. I came down to Ipsy for the weekend. We had a good weekend.
And it's not all about like with your best friends and your friends. You should always be. It ain't always about turning up. Like, get around like-minded people
Yeah.
who also want to be rich, who also want to see you financially free, who also want a degree, who also want to be successful.
I bragged a lot about, like, I remember how I did like Keanu when I first met him or whatever, but I bragged about Keanu. I say, like, Keanu was the first person that really my grandma introduced me to God, but I was a kid, so I didn't know, but he was the first person to introduce me to God. And when that happened, I felt like my life changed, and I saw the whole world different. I valued different things.
Wow.
Like, it's crazy. So it was like, that was like the beginning of me growing and being a better person, and mentally and spiritually and emotionally.
And then, like, I told somebody the other day, Janae has taught me, like, how to not be so, like, not to keep getting smacked in the face over and over again, even by people that love you. Like, I'm a person that I keep going back, and I keep going back, and I keep going back. Like,
And I can love you from a distance.
And I can love you from a distance, and they can love you from a distance. You ain't got to keep on hitting me in the face. Like, Janae was the first one that told me, like, you ain't got to go back to them. Let them come to you. You know? She told me the other day, she didn't think I peeped it, but she was like, I can't wait till you grow up. Like, I was like, ooh. Like,
What did I say that for?
Because it was a situation I told you about you, and I was offended. It bothered me. The situation offended me, and it bothered me because I shouldn't have been bothered. She was like, I can't wait till you grow up. Because I really should have been bothered, but I was because I'm me. You know, so just get around people that can also help you. Iron sharpens iron. You know? Get around people that also, like, you should never be the smartest one in the room. So I want to be the dumb one. For real, let me be the dumb one because I want to learn. What was we just learning about? Listen,
What was you just learning about?
I was at the barbecue today, learned about bulldogs. How I can be rich off that.
I knew that though. I just don't like dogs, so I wasn't.
I didn't even know it, but even the stuff I did know, I said, how much can I make off this? For real, like, I'm here for it. Teach me. You know, knowledge is wisdom. No, it's not. Knowledge is power. For real. That's it, y'all.
Knowledge is power. I'm gonna label this knowledge is power.
For real. And a fool, this is why it's correction.
I bet you I don't get a lot of views on this, but it is what it is.
Because we're talking good.
Yeah.
We're talking about God today.
People don't like to hear the truth.
No, for
And that's the real truth. That's the real tea.
And that's some honesty for you. It's like, no.